Good morning. It is Saturday morning and the house is just waking up. Joe's still sleeping next to me. No, I'm kidding. He's already, ooh, that's the door chime. That must mean that Mindy is off to go do her workout up at the gym. Good for her. She is like the best and the worst accountability partner ever. She is, really fitness minded and health minded, and so she basically reminds me, she'll be like, Mom, it's Saturday. What do you do on Saturdays? I'm like, I know, man. And she's like, Mom, are you going running this morning? Are you going running? Yeah. And I'm like, yes. And so, well, okay, sometimes I have a temper tantrum like a child because I don't want to go, but I'm always so glad that she pushes me to go. So she's amazing, and she really does help keep me on track. So this morning, I'm actually waiting a little later in the morning than I normally do to go for my long run. So Saturdays are my scheduled long run, and because it's cold outside, it's like 39 degrees, and I was really hoping it to be a little bit warmer, so I'm waiting for it to warm up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna suit up and go anyway, because it's really important that I stick to my schedule. Because I think last time I might have told you that I scheduled myself a 10K in April, which is coming up really soon, but I realized that wasn't really getting me really excited, and so I went ahead and I signed up for a half marathon for October 6th, and it's really cool. It's out in West Virginia, which isn't very far from here, and it's in the mountains and the battlefields, and it's just beautiful. And I thought, okay, that kind of gets me excited, and that kind of a goal really gets me kind of fired up and makes me want it is challenging enough that I am not as willing to back out of a scheduled run, because a 10K, which is 6 miles, I can do. I mean, I might have to walk a little bit here and there, but I could do it. But 13.1 miles, I'm not really in shape anymore to do that. So this is my challenge, this is my stretch, which means that I gotta stick to my scheduled runs in order for me to be able to run that race without injury and within a good time. Last time I did a half marathon, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is pretty good. I would love it if I could do a little better, because that's just me being competitive with myself. So this morning I am doing my long run, which is only 4 miles. It may sound like a lot to you or not very much, but in the world of training for a half marathon, that's the beginning part of the training. But that's okay. I'm still excited about it, and I'll take you along with me a little bit. And as for my hair, Mindy loved it. Matthew didn't notice, and Joe is still getting used to it. He says that he thinks it's really, really different. I know I haven't really showered this morning or anything, but I actually didn't think it was that different, but I like it. It's different enough that I feel like I did something different. It's kind of stripy, it's not very natural, and it's darker than it's been before. So I don't know, I kind of like it. So I'm gonna go with that for a while. You know what's funny? We started talking about actual color, like pink or blue, that he got excited about. So I might go back and talk to my hairstylist about extensions. She says that's the best way to do this for blonde hair, is to put in pink extensions, or whatever color, just so it's not permanent, and also blonde hair doesn't hold color and it would just fade. We also had a really good conversation about gray hair. Oh, that's a whole nother story. I won't make this one too long, but maybe I'll share it in another video of what I learned. It was really, really, really interesting. So I'm gonna take you along on my run and let you experience the magic of a cold run for 4 miles. And one more thing before I go get dressed and get ready to get out there. It's really important for me to say what I'm going to do, which means that if I say I'm going to do a run, I'm going to do a run. It's really important. And setting a goal for myself like this really motivates me to stick to things. So maybe it's a little lesson for you. I don't know. Take it as you want. So, all right, I'm going to get dressed. Okay, so I got a little bit of goo for the run, just a little energy and caffeine boosts. I honestly probably don't need it. It's only 4 miles, but I'm gonna take any help I can get. And then I have also with me, I double layered, and I have my fleece lined leggings on. I am a total wuss when it comes to cold air when running. So I'm probably gonna be too hot, but I just don't care. I even gonna bring in my head cover to cover my ears up because that is how much of a wuss I am. So bottoms up. Delicious. All right, let's get running. That footage was for you, Matt. Totally for you. There are people literally walking by and cars driving by watching me leap around like an idiot. But for you, but for you, there you go. And off I go. Oh no, it's a hill. Okay, first thing, I did not underdress. It's cold out. Secondly, I just did my first 2 miles, halfway done, and I kicked butt on the second mile. Blew away my slow pace, so feeling really good about that. It's like 9 minutes, 32 seconds for the second mile. For me, that's really good. So feeling really good, catching my breath for the next 2. And I was just wanted to check in with you, and you know, it feels really good to have my Saturday. It feels like every weekend is taken up with kid stuff, which is totally cool. Love being a mom. My kids are awesome. Last Saturday, I was driving up to Pennsylvania with Matt for his gymnastics meet. And by the way, he kicks ass. He's amazing. So proud of him. Matt, this is your cue to show some amazing footage of how kick-ass you are. And it's funny because this was the write-up that he and I both came up with, this idea of this kind of behind the scenes footage. So he's half the mastermind and the editor. In fact, we had a meeting of the minds last night and did some research on vlogs and what they do and what we want to do. And it's a really cool thing to do with your son. So I love you, Matthew. Mommy loved you. And I am now off to finish my second half. Strong. See you at the end. Okay, mile 4 done. I did it. Feels good. It's the longest I've run in a long time. I think I pulled a muscle doing that stupid leap goofing off for the camera for Matt. Pulled a hip flexor or something. So it's been a good morning. I had submitted a chapter to my book coach and editor, and I went for my run, and it's a beautiful day. So I can't wait to see what else good things happen today. I'm gonna go drink some water and stretch and roll out. Well, I'm locked out. I didn't think I was gone that long. So either everyone's asleep or everyone is left and the front door is locked. Awesome. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the boys are in the house still asleep because I can see Matt's car from here. So either Mindy's in the shower and she just locked the door by habit coming in, or she went to get her hair cut up the street and she's the only smart one that will come downstairs and unlock the door. So I'm going to start banging in a moment to let me in. All right, so I am back. What do you think? So I got it a little bit darker, I don't know if you can tell. So the highlights pop a little bit. It's actually, I think it's actually closer to my natural hair color, which is a little bit like a dirty blonde. But I really like it. And then the cut, you know, I cut off a bunch of length to bounce it, so you know, so it's all bouncy. So what do you think? All right, later. Hey, Mindy is driving for the, oh my God, look at your eyes on the road. Mindy is driving for the very first time. She got a permit today.
I'm not at the line yet.
And nope, we're not at the line yet. And okay,
yeah.
it's
So great.
It's date night. And he's making me cut onions. There's the carnage. It hurts. Oh, the joys of owning a business. What I thought was my celebration of the 12 cards packaged. That is not what they sent me. So like, notice that on the front here, it says royal purple, light lemon yellow, periwinkle. It's pretty bright. But if I go by what's on the back, SC means soft and cool. Those are not soft and cool colors. And so when I unwrap them, I realized that they are all different on the inside, and not just a little different, like a ton different. And so I didn't realize that when I was looking at these, and now let me take a look. Yeah, they're all different. Soft and warm, soft and cools. So we have to actually now unwrap every single one of these and resort them. I have no idea why they did this. Like, it's not even the same file. Like, the joys. This is what I go through just so I can get you guys something that's really high quality. And you have to deal with like printers and stuff that do weird stuff like this. I have no idea. So I'm gonna spend the next hour sorting cards so that we can get the stuff out to you guys. Talk to you later. Okay, so I've been unwrapping these little packages one at a time, and now I get to sort all of them. This is a kind of a pain in the butt. Sorting, sorting, sorting. Oh yeah, this is not fun. This is why I get paid the big bucks. I think I'm gonna have to pour myself a glass of wine. Well, after sorting, literally back-breaking work, I discover that my printer left out significant cards from my sets, all 4 of them. I could complete some complete sets and others not. Oh, you gotta love it. So, well, I don't love it. I'm pretty angry at the moment, so I let my person know who works with the printer to get this resolved ASAP. All right, so there you have it. That was a week or so of things that are happening in my life and behind the scenes with Your Color Style. So something a little bit different. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked it, please subscribe and comment below and let me know. And I'll see you in another episode.